imagine you're working in a fast-paced team environment. Your team has multiple ongoing projects with tight deadlines. You need to ensure that everyone knows exactly what to do and when. The problem is tasks are scattered in emails, spreadsheets, and different apps, causing confusion and missed deadlines. This is where ClickUp comes in, a powerful tool designed to maintain task management for teams of all sizes. Hi, I am Ajita from KnowHow Academy and I welcome you to this tutorial on managing team tasks in ClickUp. In today's video, we'll be diving into how to efficiently manage your tasks in ClickUp for better collaboration, clearer deadlines, and enhanced productivity. So let's get started. Before we jump in, here's a quick overview of what we will cover today. So in this video, we are going to cover what is ClickUp, features of ClickUp, interface of ClickUp, practical implementation of project management. Now let's get started and explore how ClickUp can help your project management. So, if we start with ClickUp, so ClickUp is a tool, a project management tools which helps you manage your tasks, collaborate with your team, set deadlines, set priorities, and enhance your productivity. So, in this video, ClickUp will help you with its features to optimize your team's workflow by various features and views that it has to offer. Now, if we talk about features of ClickUp, so we'll basically log into the ClickUp. So go to the Google search engine and write down ClickUp. So you will get to this website, and if you just click on ClickUp, so you'll see this. Now you can just log in. So once you log in, this is the interface you get. Since I've already started a project, so I get to see this, but you'll basically see a home page. So this is the interface of ClickUp, and you can see here what are your recent things, what is the agenda, what is assigned to you, what is your work, your personal list, and assigned comments at one place. Now as we move forward, you can see the tools over here which you can integrate. So if you're new to ClickUp and you are just signing in, so before starting your journey with ClickUp, you'll get to ask few of the questions where you can simply write or simply select the options of the tools which you are already using, and you can just simply integrate them. See, if I just click on Trello, so it gives you an option of start import from Trello. So this basically helps you get your data from another apps to one app, which helps you manage your tasks better. And here, if you see, you've got your inbox, your chat, your docs, your dashboards, timesheets, and many more. Now, if we talk about the team space, where you're gonna keep your project and how to manage that. So for that, you've got spaces, everything where you can see all the things. Now team space, since I have made this account from my company, so I have been provided with a team space. So in team space, you have an option of projects where you can see your project, and you can also create another space or view all the space at once, since you have given the option for. So under my project, for now I have two projects, which is software project and social media strategy. And today we'll be doing work with software project. So alright, let's start by creating a new task in ClickUp. So once you have logged in, you're on workspace dashboard. From here, you will find various projects under your spaces as I've shown you. So let's open up a specific project under our space and create a task. So I'll go in software project, and here you can see I already have few of the tasks. Some are renamed, some are not. So today we'll manage these in a simpler way where everyone can understand your project. If you see here, you have got various options, which is, would you like to see it in a board view, a list view, which is by default, a calendar view, a table view, or a Gantt view. Now I'm keeping it in board. So you have got three lists over here, which is to do, progress, and complete. So you can just move your task from one list to another based on the duration it is being done or based on the status of the project. So as I've mentioned the timeline part, that is, we'll see how it moves according to that. And for now, we'll see how we can rename these. So in to do, we have already design phase. So in progress is task 1, which is basically your research phase. So as you can see, even if you start with a new task, this is the interface you'll get. So what are the things how you can create a new task? So in new task, you can simply name the task, then you have a status, and you even have an option of AI from where you can just get a description. So for this, status is in progress. If you tick it, this is just simply done. So now in to do, I can just simply assign in what phase it is. So for now, I'll keep it in progress. Now assignees are empty. So for now, I'll assign myself. Or if you want, you can just invite people. So if you want to invite people, give their name if they're already using ClickUp, or give them an email from where they can join. So let's try out if any of my teammates can join. So since there are no people already and it is a new account, so I don't have any people, I need to invite them. But if you have, you can just search their name and they'll come, and you can assign them the task. Or you can even share the link, a private link or a link for everyone. Now you can add date. For example, this task is starting today, and then it will go on to start it today. Okay, now due date is 60. So I've added on what date it is starting and when it will be getting over. So accordingly, when you will see in your list, so right now it is in progress, and according to the due date, you can move it or it will get moved. So now time estimate, you can write for, okay, it gave me an option, so we'll keep it 4 hours. Right now you have tags, you can apply tags, you can add priority. For now it is normal. And then relationships, so in relationships you can add the dependencies over here, like link a task, waiting, or you're blocking, you're linking a document, you're adding a URL of some other app or something like that. So that is where you can connect it to a URL, and that comes under relationship. Now here, if you want to add a description, so it is giving write something or type backslash for commands and AI action. So if you just write it like this, so you can see right with the AI I'm going to choose. And what are we going to write? So we're going to write research phase is all about the software requirement research and making a document based on that. So I have given a simple sentence, but you can even keep the tone like that, or maybe you can give a command that write me a description for this or that. So I'm keeping it professional tone, and creativity will be medium. So the prompt is given. Now it is generating it for me. You can just copy, and here you can simply paste. So you've got it, right? Now you can add custom fields, some of the subtasks, some of your checklist and attachments according to your task. So first task is done. Since we are adding it for the first time, so I'm explaining you the whole thing. But as we move forward, we can just do it for all of it, like design phase. Then task 3 will be our development phase. For now to do, start date for this will be 21 and due date will be like 5 of March. Done. So priority will be normal. Done. So we are done with this as well. So that is how you've created your task. Now every task has a name. For now I'll just delete this one because we already have a research phase. So as you can see, you have created 3 tasks, which is research, design and development. Now, if we move forward, we have also seen assigning tasks to team members, which is simply you can select a team member or email the person and you can just assign them the task. So ClickUp will notify the assignee immediately, so they are in the loop. Now, why we need to assign it? Let's say you're working on a team and you have to create task design. So you can assign this task to any of your team member or your designer who will take the lead on it, and you can assign someone as secondary as well if needed, and they can work as a developer team and they can assist one-on-one. So this is how you can set it. Now we have also seen how we can set task priorities. So why task priorities are needed? So for instance, if you're working on a project with multiple tasks, for example, this task of project management, we have three types of phases, maybe more. So where we have a research team, then a designing team, a development team. So you cannot connect to all of them, right? So and what task is to be done one after the other? If there is no dependencies, you need to set the priorities of those tasks so that the other phase could be done smoothly. Therefore, you can set the priority. Either it is high, normal, critical, or whatever it is, you can just set the priority so the other person who is the assigned to this task can check it out and complete it on time. Now, on number 4, we have also seen due date. So, why do we have an option of due date? So, we do have a due date option. Reason being, any task you're providing to your team, and to manage it, it is very crucial for them to have a due date so that they can complete their task accordingly and also manage their other tasks based on the due date of the task. So according to the due dates, it could be seen in their dashboard and they can do the task accordingly. So that's a good function which you can have with this tool named as ClickUp. Now, as we have done with all these things, we have assigned, we have set the due date, and we have done everything. Now, how you can track the task progress, that is something we are going to see. So ClickUp has to offer one more thing. For example, now we are going to list view, and here you can see the status, which is basically your list. So any phase or any task, for example, we add a task of document, right? And someone who is doing can just set it to any status that it has been, like if the person has to do it, or the person is doing it, or it is already completed. So accordingly, if I just go to complete and it is marked as complete, now if I go to board, so it has already moved to the section of documentation. So this is how you can track the progress of the task you have assigned to people. Oh, this is the calendar view. According to the dates you've mentioned, you can check your task on the calendar as well. Let's just stick to the board. So now we'll also see how you can collaborate with your team, because collaboration is the key to success in any team project, and ClickUp has several features to facilitate teamwork. For example, ClickUp allows you to comment directly on tasks, tag your team members with a @ and provide real-time feedback. This is especially helpful for collaborative tasks. So you can also attach files, add checklists, or even related tasks to keep everything in one place. So let's just see how we can do this. Let's go on the research phase again. And here you can see this is the activity portal. This is the activity interface where you can just write, hey, is this task going well? Is this task going well? So you can just send a message and anyone in the team can reply to it. This is a vague message which I have sent. Now anyone in the team working with the team can ask relevant questions, related question, ask for anything attachment, anything the other person is having and this person cannot access. So they all can have a team functionality over here as well. This is where you can have the collaboration in real time and have all the things needed in one place. So alright, let's check some of the key steps that we have seen in this tutorial to manage team tasks in ClickUp. First up, we have seen how to create a task. It gives you a clear title and description, which we have seen how we can provide it. Next, we have seen how to assign tasks to team members, ensuring everyone knows who is responsible for what. We have learned to set priorities for tasks to ensure the most important work gets done first. We have also seen the functionality of adding due dates to keep tasks on schedule and everyone aware of the deadline. On number 5, we have seen how to track progress with status updates and visual tools like the progress bar or timeline. Then again, we have seen the most important thing, that is collaborate with your team through comments, attachments, and mentions. So that's it for today's guide on how to manage team tasks in ClickUp. Whether you're working on a small project or managing a large team, ClickUp's task management features help you stay organized and on top of everything. So before ending this video, let us quickly check what we have learned in this video. In this video, we have learned what is ClickUp, features of ClickUp, interface of ClickUp, and practical implementation of this tool. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful or have any question, drop them in the comment section. We'll be happy to answer them, and do check out our YouTube channel KnowHow Academy for more such videos.